Okay, hello. So Python is the real dev language. You can make web servers with Python, you can make scripts with Python, and you can even do artificial intelligence and machine learning in Python. I mean, it's like the best language ever, and let me tell you why. Let's start a Python shell. If you see, so let's start. A is 10, B is 15, and AB is equal to BA. Now A is 15 and B is 10. Like, this is how Python works. It's horribly simple. Like, if you have been coding in something like C or Java or something, you'd think that what the hell is happening. I mean, you can just do print hello, to print hello, as simple as that. No include, no import, nothing like that. Anyway, so but I think that if everybody starts coding in Python, and I consider like fighter jets have their programs written in Python or something like that, so then that will lead to the end of the world. And let's see why. For example, let's consider false equal to false. Sorry for my typo. False equal to false is true, and is false present in this array is again true, but false now. Can you guess what this will be? For example, I don't know whether the equal operator or in operator has the precedence, so either it is supposed to be this. I think the equal operator works first. In that case, it will be false equal to false. That part will become true, so true in false should be false, or maybe the in operator is having precedence, in which case false equal to, in the bracket we have false in false, which would be true. So in this case also the result should be false, but it's true, and I don't know which way it is true. I mean, false this is supposed to be false, and this is supposed to be false as well. So what really did happen in that line? I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about something else. So let's say A is an array 0 0, as you can see. Now let's say we're creating a tuple xy equal to A is 0 0. So we have just set xy to be A, but if we ask is it A, the Python says no, it is not. Okay, now we're going to have a little more fun with how Python sorts numbers. Let's say A is 3 1 2. Sorted A is 1 2 3. That's correct. Sorted A, that's true. So sorted A and sorted A is equal to each other, but reversed A is not equal to reversed A, though reversed A, it says a reversed object at, I don't know. Let's try this. Let's say B is reverse of A. Now let's say sorted B So sorted B is not equal to sorted B. But now let's have some fun. Sorted B equals sorted B. It was false right now, it's true now. And it does not know what B is, but it knows what sorted B is an empty array. I mean, I really don't know what Python is doing with this thing. Let's talk about something. So Python is not really an object-oriented language. So an object-oriented language, an object is an instance of a class, but Python still lets you figure out if something is an instance of something else, because Python has got pseudo classes. So let's say I'm going to see if object is an instance of type, and Python says that's true. But if I ask Python if type is an instance of object, that's true as well. And there you go, true object oriented. I mean, everything is an object, everything is a type, and everything is a type of each other. Awesome. So also let's see something. If you do a sum of an empty string, you get 0. If you do a sum of an empty string and an empty tuple, you get an empty tuple. If you do a similar thing, if you do a sum of an empty string with an array, you get an array. You do a sum with an object, you get an object. But if you do, so you can basically sum an empty string with anything you want and it becomes that object. But an empty string with an empty string, it says you have to use dot join because there's a string, so Python cannot really join them. I don't know what it wants. Also, just like JavaScript has got this as not a number, Python uses man, not a number. So let's say x is a float of, now I'm just being evil out here because you should not do this. I mean, float of not a number is obviously supposed to be undefined, but let's say we have done that, and let me set y is equal to float of not a number. Is x an array of x? It says that's true, but x and y are not true. And this is really an edge case of Python, but it shows that this language tries to make things horribly simple, but it can make things horribly wrong as well. Also, there is an all operator, and I would like to end this talk with that. All operator is really, magical. I mean, all of an empty array is true, and I'll just hold on for the fun of it. All of an array of arrays is false, but all of an array of an arrays of an arrays is sorry, pardon my mistake here, is true. And this keeps going on, odd even. I don't know if it's a progressive series or something like that. Anyway, have fun with Python.